Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be cleaning some crappie. I'm gonna clean it two ways. One with a fast electric knife and the second one with an old school fillet knife. So let's get to it. All right, here is the electric knife first. Right down the backbone, flip it over. Boom, you have got a nice fillet there. Boom, there you go, nice fillet. The next thing you want to do is cut your the rib meat out right here. And you can do the same thing right here. And now you got a really nice fillet. Now let's do it the old school way. Here's an average size crappie. All right. Get him sharper a little bit right now. And I sharpen it with my Blade Master from Triton. It's just a really quick, handy way to sharpen your bait knives and fillet knives. All right, we're going to do the same principle. We're going to have to cut up under that. We're going to come down, but instead of cutting through the bones with this, you're going to kind of come to the top of it. You'll be able to feel them bones. Kind of come there. Once you get past that rib cage, you can feel it, and you protrude your knife on through right here. And easy does it down the backbone. You don't want to cut that tail because we're still going to use that same technique to cut the skin off. But now we're gonna bend our meat over just a little bit and just start trimming it off till it comes off that rib cage. Once it comes off the rib cage, slice it down. Now, we don't have to deal with the rib cage on this one. All we do now is just hold our tail and take her down. So there's our fillet, old school fillet with the fillet knife. I mean, you don't have to have an electric knife. It's handy, but you don't have to have an electric knife. You'll be able to feel when you're into them ribs, and then once you get through the ribs, you'll be able to feel it, and it'll come out this side again. Ease it up, stop right there at the tail. Let's come down and bend your meat, bend the fillet over the ribs, kind of cut it off until you see skin. Stick it through. We'll flip this around, and then we're going to slice it right off of the skin, but it needs to be on a flat surface. Right off that. There you go. All right, that's how you're going to fillet. You can fillet any fish like that, any fish like a catfish that has rib bones. Now, I don't want to say any fish because you get into Asian carp and a bunch of other fish that have Y bones and weird stuff like that, but for the most part, catfish, crappie, this is how you're going to clean it. Let's do one more old school. Now guys, here's the kind of crappie you do want to clean. I know everybody don't have a chance to catch a crappie this size if you're from the bankers. Now, some people may, I don't know. I don't want to say that, but in my past crappie experiences prior to what we're doing now, it was an average 10, 11, 12 inch fish. Get in these kind of fish, now this is when you got some meat. But you know, I'm gonna go ahead and do this the same way. This is gonna be a little tougher because it's larger and the scales are thicker, but we're gonna old school this one too. We're gonna run the knife down until you feel the ribs. Run it right along the tops. You can see where that knife's at, right along the top of that rib. And once you feel it, you'll feel how you keep coming down. Now, I felt that was the last rib. So now we're going to stick it through. It's going to come out right there somewhere. There you go, right here. Now it gets real easy, but watch yourself. Don't cut that tail off, the tail skin. And then we're going to come back here, cut the meat off of the bone, off of the rib cage. Off of that rib cage right there. Until you hit skin. On down. All right, I'll flip this over. Boom. You know, it's a lot faster because you can cut through these bones with an electric knife, but you can do still a great job with any fillet knife that's sharp enough. We'll come down this edge again. And you'll see it come out down there, right past them ribs. Feel alongside the spine. We're gonna cut it off the bone. Look at that white meat there, guys. This is a nice crappie. It's gonna make some nice nuggets. Cut it right off. Flip it over. Slice it right off that skin. Look at that meat. Woo! Minus the scales. That's gonna make some nice nuggets right there, folks. These are nice crappie. All right, folks, the fish are clean. We're gonna put it in the refrigerator, let it soak for a couple days. I like to put a little salt in mine, just let it soak. And we're gonna fry this up Monday. We're gonna invite Mr. Hervey over, who caught the fish, and we're gonna fry him up and let him try it for the very first time.